We're in the Ernst farm, right? This is the Ernst farm,
Yes,
and we're
it
about
is.
to look at the cattle.
We're looking at the pumpkin field,
Oh,
Walter.
the pumpkin field,
Cows are
okay.
right up here too.
Oh yeah, I saw when we pulled up.
Now the pumpkins were here, and they go right just as far as the corn, and you can see it. And all,
I took all those pictures of our room.
they're getting all colors. They have pink, they have yellow. You know.
Crazy.
Okay.
So how many pumpkins do you think they get out of here?
I don't know.
I'll tell you, we should go down and so they can see where they really sell them, because
Yeah.
Julie has made some kind of fancy stuff down there. If you want your picture taken, that's right. They should have their picture taken, Mary. Look
Oh,
through.
and through those, yes. Take them down there.
Where's that?
There's now down to over the hill. We'll go. It's only a short. No,
You can drive down.
yeah. That's nice.
Well, Hilda, it's good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Right.
Good.
And you got a beautiful day here.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Wonderful day.
It is nice.
It's a Hilda kind of
Any
day.
day with
Yeah.
Hilda is a lovely day.
Hey,
There we go.
we try. That's good.
I'll have to tell Hilda about my new project.
What are you doing? Putting out a publication?
Well, it's kind of a digital publication.
Oh, that's great.
It's called My Story. And what we're trying to do is get people to tell their stories.
Oh,
And we upload them on the internet where anybody can look them up and see them. We also connect it to the local library and the local historical society,
okay.
so that people in your town, they can go to the library and they can access, or they can do it digitally on their computer, and get the local history from those people who made it.
Oh, you should have come this weekend. They did the reenactment of the last battle of the Revolutionary War
Oh, did they?
on our right in front of our house.
Oh. What was the name of that battle?
Down.
The last battle of the Revolution.
Battle of Johnstown.
Battle of Johnstown.
Battle of what?
Battle of Johnstown.
Battle of Johnstown.
Johnstown,
Yeah,
New York.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Oh. That'd be interesting. Yeah, my timing is always a little off. I was not even born on time.
None of us were.
I'm sure I'll die on time, but I wasn't born on time.
That's always the case, right?
Isn't this a beautiful video?
I just picked out more.
Well, that's terrific.
Okay, Mary. Now you're not supposed to take the good ones. You're supposed to sell them.
I take.
She takes the cream of the crop, huh?
Now, I got a little story to tell you. A
Okay.
woman used to live here, and her husband died, and she married again. And this was the Harrison place, formerly the Cook.
Okay.
And Lloyd and I used to bring down cross lots, a quart of milk a day for a nickel.
Really? Oh,
Now,
wow.
what's that? A nickel a quart.
Wow.
And every once in a while, she'd give us $1. That was, she kept track of it. Now, isn't that we come
All the way down.
we got a picture home of Lloyd and I had the cart one time. We had a dog, you know.
Yeah.
But I think a nickel.
For nickel.
And
That's like Dad. He used to clean the schoolhouse in Bleecker for $2 a year.
oh,
What are you doing?
Taking a video.
Oh, geez, okay.
This is the kind of stuff
Yeah, this is stuff
what
that,
we're doing.
that our stories are made of.
That's right.
good.
This is good. Hey, Walter, they have sweet corn.
Oh, really?
You still have
Oh,
sweet
no.
corn? No.
A little late.
Missed it. Sorry, you missed it.
Yeah, I
Too
kept
late.
looking at it. I was
That corn in the field, is that for the cattle or something?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cow corn.
You know, I was in Germany one time, and nobody was eating corn in the cob. And I wanted to have corn in the cob, but over there they only raise it for the cattle and the pigs. So they're all laughing at me. I got so mad I went down and I found some corn.
Isn't it? And that's the way back the train used to go north-south through there. And I used to get on the train also went to Broad Albany. And once in a
Is that
while,
the same one that used to go up to Bleecker?
no, if I had to be to work at 9, but I always went with Evelyn because she had to be to work at 8, and we had to car or the bus. And if I wanted to go a little later, I would run down, and they'd stop the train 10 cents.
Huh?
Can you imagine stopping a train for 10 cents?
Well, that was good. They must have liked you.
But isn't that something?
My mother, when she was a child on Cape Cod, at 6 years old, they were selling flowers to the people taking the train back to Boston. And that's how the kids earned their money. They would stop the trains and let the kids come on and sell the little flower bouquets to the passengers. And then they kick the kids off and go back to Boston.
And that's where the train used to go to Northville. Where
Right
the,
up through there.
I got a picture of this car. That's a great car. Well, we have plenty of.
all cows up here.
I'm sorry, what?
All cows up
Oh,
here.
yeah. Well, it's quite an operation. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, hold on. How long you had the cars on from the beginning? You always
Well,
been in
this-
business?
Yes, but now they didn't have many cows way back, the milk by the end and so on, but they keep increasing. When they bought land, then they could raise more crops and food for them. The boys take very good care of the cattle.
Okay, Sharon. Let's go.
Okay, I guess I'll teach today.
Okay, so we're having a high tea with Elsa and Hilda
Okay.
and friends.
What do you have, Hilda? I think I got a little bit tea too. Today I got such a good boy. You gotta pour your water. I know it. I gotta get my.
So Elsa, you keeping Hilda in under control here?
Well,
You
sometimes.
keeping an eye on her?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Looks like tapioca.
It is very good. It'll look like sweet tape.
I love tapioca.
They cut your meat and they did everything. They were really, really good.
I mean, you know, when Dad, because he talked a lot, you know, when he got older, you know, well, he always talked, you know, period. Because he loved to tell stories, you know, Dad, but he used to talk about, you know, taking, you know, Dorothy and them down to Gloversville in the car when he was driving the mail route.
Uh-huh.
And he used to pick up this guy, Charlie Pie Bear.
Yeah.
He didn't have any toes.
Uh-huh.
And so then my dad would sit there and he, you know, start going like this, you know, that, and they thought he had lice. They all thought he had lice, which he didn't have, but you know, my father would just be so by the time they got to Gloversville, they were all like, oh, I'm crawling, you know, why did you have to pick him up and all that, you know. But he thought it was funny, you know. Sick sense of humor, you know, but, oh dear. I mean, what was interesting
Talk to him
yesterday.
about the shoes.
Huh?
cold in the winter and what he did, what he told you he did?
Oh yeah, well I've told Hilda this
Oh, he did?
before. He used to say, well, you know, I have to, you know, I'd have to go out to the barn, and the only way I could walk there in the winter is walk in the cow flops to keep my feet warm.
Oh,
If I didn't have any shoes. And then you said that. You, who was it?
Aunt Kate
Aunt Kate.
and Aunt Bertie and Bill, I think, will bought all the kids' shoes one Christmas, according to what Ron told us.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were-
sure they did, because they were
And
cheerful.
Marion, they thought had polio. She was affected somehow.
Right.
And she was in the hospital, and when she came out of the hospital, Uncle Frank Peters had paid her bill.
Wow. Yeah,
Now that would be Caroline's,
yeah,
some of her people.
Yeah.
Uncle Frank, I said it wasn't his relative, it was his wife's relative.
Right.
But he paid the bill. They
Well,
were
Dad,
awful,
you know, Dad used to say about his father was the only thing that he ever did was go down to the Bleecker Hotel and lift a barrel full of beer over his shoulders. And that was it. And then he hid whiskey or music around the hotel in their barn. And I guess he had loaned my grandfather money or something. And when my grandfather died, well, first of all, she could have been buried, you know, he could have been buried right across the road where, you know, parents were. And my grandmother went and bought 6 plots down at Ferndale.
Oh,
So then music came up and said to my dad, well, your father owed me $1,000. And my dad paid it off. So, and who was it? Ruth and Dorothy, they didn't know about it. You know, but they were young.
sure.
So they didn't know
Now, I
about
think
it.
Dorothy was just a couple years older than I.
Yeah. I think, Walter, do I have that picture on there that
No, what?
with Aunt Merle and Dorothy and all of them? I think it's on there. I think it's
I don't know. Can't tell.
Also, we gotta get you on video.
Oh, yeah.
Make you the hit of YouTube. You go viral.
Oh, this is fun.
I have no idea.
You're in
Evelyn
scales.
Evelyn gave it to me, but who it is, I don't know. But she gave it to me. Must have told me who it was at the time, but now I don't know. This is my father,
I do not recognize them
my
at all.
grandfather. That's my father's father. That's your grandfather.
Of the Ernst. That would be.
That's your father.
Oh,
That's your father. Come on.
That's John Ernst.
That's John. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny's father.
Yeah. Yeah. But this, I don't know who they
Do
are.
you have the picture with all of them?
Yes. Yes.
I know they are.
Yeah.
Because I'll never know. This
I don't know
is,
who
I
this
have
is.
no idea who that is.
Yeah.
this is now who reminds you more of him? Johnny.
Would you give that to Derek?
Yeah, so
Or
maybe
Emily,
Johnny.
will you hear this